Hello everyone, so Star Wars Day is coming up, so you're going to see a lot more Star Wars related material coming from the channel over the next couple of days. For those of you that don't know, Star Wars Day is May the 4th, as in May the 4th be with you. In front of us we have a Stormtrooper that's been around a while. It's a Stormtrooper with blast effects. The reason I have these is because GameStop actually had these on sale. They're $10 less than normal, so I went ahead and picked up two more. So with the first one here, we're going to go ahead and unbox it because I haven't unboxed one of these on the channel. And then the next one, actually what we're going to do in another video is actually take off the blast effects on the figure itself. So in this video, we're going to unbox the figure, take a look, see what he's like, and go from there. All right, so let's go ahead and take the trusty knife, slash that, and actually before I technically open them up, let's go ahead and take a look at the outside of the box. I know this figure's been around for a while, so many of you probably already have it, but like I said, I've never actually unboxed it, so I'm looking forward to taking a look at it. On the side here, there's no number designation. It does say Stormtrooper with blast accessories. And the number here on the bottom is Echo 2258. We go around the back here. We've got some nice Stormtrooper stuff, and then we've got the actual image of the figure itself. And on the back here, the text says, Stormtroopers are elite shock troops, fanatically loyal to the Empire, and impossible to sway from the Imperial cause. They wear imposing white armor, which offers a wide range of survival equipment and temperature controls to allow the soldiers to survive in almost any environment. Stormtroopers wield blaster rifles and pistols with great skill and attack in hordes to overwhelm their enemies. So that's that. Let's go ahead and turn around. Typical Black Series. And this is the actual figure, so let's go ahead and take him out of the box. I'm kind of excited about this figure because of what's on the back. And what do I mean about the back? It's actually this insert right here. How cool is that? So go ahead and take a look and see what we've got here. Blast Effect 1. Lots of plastic noise. Blast Effect 2. Trooper. Let's get him situated. Ah! Followed by Blaster. Stand, which I think is actually really cool that they included that. And then Blaster Effect. So let's go ahead and get this guy organized and take a closer look. All right, so first, let's go ahead and take a look at the blast effects. These are okay looking. We've got a large one and a small one. Actually, let me go ahead and adjust this. Let's look at that better. So we've got a small one and a large one. These would look much cooler with some light underneath them. Yeah, I think they're kind of cool. I might rig up some LED lights when posing this. And then we also have the blaster effect as well. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what that looks like on the blaster before we take an actual look at the trooper himself. So the blaster, kind of zoom in on that. There we go. So it's typical blaster with a little bit of sculpting on that. But what is cool is if you take a look, this actually fits inside of there. And then we've got the blaster effect shooting out that way. So that is actually really cool. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the figure himself. You'll notice that it does come with the stand, which is super nice, and the stands actually do interconnect. I don't have another stand available right now, so I can't really show that. But when we do the unboxing and taking off the actual blast marks, I will have the other stand. We'll go ahead and take a look at that in an upcoming video. So let's go ahead and take a look at the actual figure himself. And we'll go ahead, take him off there. So yeah, so one of the reasons why I did go ahead and pick this up is because the original Stormtroopers from like episode 4 have been hard to find, so that's why I picked this guy up. So yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at arms, shoulders. That's as high as those arms will go. So not a lot, mostly a lot of articulation, mostly because of the shoulder pieces there. So yeah, so taking a closer look here, head itself, full 360-degree movement, up, down, that's a lot of movement actually, side, other side. And if you notice, we've got a lot of room in there. So the neck might be a little bit high, but that's the only way that we'd get this type of movement with the helmet. So I'm not complaining with that change. Arms, they do rotate full 360 at just below the shoulder. We don't have the 360 movement at the elbow. Elbow, however, does go up pretty high, and we'll make sure, verify. Actually, it looks like the other arm goes up a little bit higher. That's really interesting. Oh, there we go. So that's about as good as we're gonna get. Got a nice boxing pose there. Arm, I should say hand, 360. Don't really have any move. We have a little bit of movement left, right. This one up and down, as you would expect. It's pretty typical. Torso, got pretty decent movement here. Belt, again, typical with Stormtroopers. It's got this rubberized belt. What is nice is that we do have the holster here. So we don't have the little peg hole that we have with the newer Stormtroopers. So I kind of like that. Knee, we do have the double knee. So we are able to get that full movement there. There's a little bit of movement left and right at the hip. And then we have pretty good movement again on the feet itself. So yeah, if I missed anything on that, please let me know in a comment, and I'll definitely cover that in a future video. So yeah, so holster, take out the blaster. We do have decent, the hand here, there we go. Got good trigger control as we normally do. We are able to get the double hand. We got to be careful there. That thumb is super big for what he actually is. Go ahead and get that. Do the double. So we can do that. But we do want to be careful though, especially if we're going to use the blaster effects. Go ahead and make sure we line those guys up. Turn that upside down there. There we go. So, I mean, that is a really cool effect. I'm not going to lie. But I don't know if that's going to stay with the blaster or not. Yeah. So let's go ahead and take some pictures, and then I'll give you my overall thoughts on the figure himself. All right, so I've had a little bit of time with the figure, definitely taking some pictures, taking a closer look at him. He's a cool figure. Would I pay the list price from GameStop? Probably not. Like I said, I did get this figure from GameStop. He was on sale. All of the Star Wars Black Series figures that were in stock were on sale, and he was actually matching the same price as a normal figure. So that's why I picked him up. Actually picked up 2 of them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing if these blast effects are able to be taken off, because if they are, I wish I would have actually picked up a few more, because I don't know if I like the actual effects on him itself. These guys, they're kind of cool. I don't know how cool they are when they're not lit up. When they're lit up, I'm sure they're going to be pretty awesome, though. So I'm looking forward to, like I said, letting them up. I do like that background quite a bit, so I'm looking forward to having 2 of them and seeing what I can do to stitch them together. I think that might be pretty cool. So if you have any questions about the figure, please feel free to ask a question down below, and I'll do my best to try to answer it. If I don't know the answer, I'll definitely do some research, and if I can't find the answer there, I will just say I don't know. I have no problem saying that. So with that, if you are interested in this type of material, meaning Star Wars Black Series action figures, definitely subscribe to the channel, because we do a lot of that. If you're not just interested in that, we are a channel for professional geeks. So what does that mean? That means we do anything that I think a professional geek like myself would be interested in. So that includes things like flying drones, maybe doing some home automation work, to everyday just like fixing something that's broken. But we do a lot of things that are kind of techie and geeky and stuff like that on the channel as well. So if you're interested in that type of material, I do invite you to subscribe to the channel. Over the next couple of days, like I said, because of May the 4th or Star Wars Day, we are going to be doing a lot more Star Wars things than we typically do on the channel. So with that, I wish you a great day.